Hey, this is Jimel Barnes, the godfather of the Crips and the Bloods, a.k.a. Mr. OG, a.k.a. OG Sampson, a.k.a. the original, a.k.a. the King of Compton and the King of Watts, the King of Avalon, East Side, a.k.a. on the quick, a.k.a. the only one was with Raymond Washington in Avalon Gardens back in 1968. And in that famous garage, when me and him birthed the Crips, when they were birthed from day one. But I'm here today because I came across this case that's bothering me, that's really pulling at me. And I got to jump in and really help this young girl out. Have y'all heard of Cyntoia Brown that got convicted? First-degree murder as a teenager for killing this pimp that was abusing her, raping her, and dogging her out? I'm starting something new with these videos because we really need to get out here and help these people at the bottom and help them get out of prison and help them to get on with their life, to get some education and skill management and to get a future. So check out this story because I'm checking it out hard and I'm jumping in.
She made a split-second decision that changed everything.
I just grabbed the gun and I shot him.
From the inside, she looks inside herself from the circumstances that shaped her.
It's not only hurting a baby, you're hurting whoever that baby hurts when it turns into the terror that it's going to turn into.
This week, Cyntoia Brown, who was 16 years old when she shot and killed a man who had taken her to his home and paid her for sex in August of 2004. Brown was tried as an adult and was convicted of first-degree murder and aggravated robbery after prosecutors argued that she killed Allen in order to steal his money and guns. But what the jury never heard was the story of Brown's life up to that moment. Born to a mother who said she drank every day of her pregnancy, the repeated rapes, emotional and physical abuse she says she endured as a teenager at the hands of the 24-year-old drug dealer and pimp who forced Brown into prostitution. Today, 13 years into a life sentence in Tennessee, and is described by supporters as a model prisoner. She won't be eligible for parole until she's at least 67 years old, which supporters, including one of the prosecutors responsible for keeping her in prison, but who later became her professor, says is too high a price to pay for a reckless decision made by a sex trafficking victim when she was underage.
We really need to talk about this because this is not okay. I'm not really with this. Man, I'm really tripping off that. But she shouldn't get no 67 years. You know, he's a grown man, so that wasn't right. She was a minor. So she should have got charged as a minor. I think that they was harsh on her and that she never should have got first-degree murder. She never should have been tried as an adult. When I just looked at her, and you could tell she's like a teenager, and her mind is not really fully developed as an adult. You understand? So, I mean, the prosecutor was like too harsh on her because I think they said they gave her life as an adult with 67 years. They're trying to wash her up. And when she should get a break in life because even her mother got turned out by them pimps, which I can't stand pimps. And, you know, that wasn't, you know, I felt something for her mother. And then I felt like she was going into that route. We got to protect these kids out here. And she was like underage, getting raped, getting violated, you know, by this pimp and getting taken advantage of. And I think that's the reason why she killed him. So therefore, he's dead, and she shouldn't have got prosecuted like that because she was like getting abused and mentally abused, and that should have been justified homicide, justified self-defense because she wasn't in her right mind because of the situation and the different things that she was going through. So I don't know what jury was that or what prosecutor was that, but y'all should have had some leniency on this little young girl. And so now I'm gonna do what I need to do to give her some support and let her know that I'm in her corner, and she can reach out to me and talk to me, and I can reach out to some of my big time attorneys can reach back out to me that I know that maybe we can appeal it on appeal, maybe we can bring her back because she don't deserve being washed up. She's had a hard life, and now, you know, and even I want her to, while she's in jail, to seek, you know, the chaplain or the pastor in there and get focused on being positive because I'm going to make it a point you know, to get in here and try to help this young girl, man, to where she can have a better life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, she needs a mentor like me. She needs some forgiveness. She needs, for not only me, you as a prosecutor and whoever the jury was, y'all need to show some leniency to this person. She's just a baby. And I'm really upset this morning behind it because that wasn't right. Do you understand? There's people out here doing worse stuff than that, getting less time and getting a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, don't take her as looking at her or make her as an example because of the situation. You know, I don't know what y'all was looking at and what y'all was going through during the trial. Because I just looked at it, and if I was on the jury, I would have acquitted her on justified homicide for being abused. You know, while I was growing up, it was just all about that gangbanging and different things like that. But you know, we need to end all that. You know what I'm saying? And come anew. And look up that higher power. You know, my OG is Jesus. And my bigger OG is double O, triple O, Father God. So therefore, we need to like end all that gangbanging. Look at this. We need to focus our attention on these young ones that's coming up to make a better life for them to where they won't end up in a bad situation. Like 67 years of life in prison with no parole as a teenager for killing a pimp. Now, all you pimps out there, y'all need to change y'all life and stop pimping. Get into something else. You understand what I'm saying? How would you like it, pimp, on Pimp Pimp? If somebody pimped your mama or pimped your daughter, you wouldn't like that. So therefore, you need to look in the mirror and check yourself and try to get a better life going. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to abuse women and take advantage of women. You know what I'm saying? You can do things that's big things. You know what I'm saying? So give up that pimp life, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to be a leader, not a loser. Do you understand? Pimps, all pimps out there. Growing up in Compton, Watson, Compton, on that east side, Avalon Gardens, I seen a lot of things, man. Especially when I used to walk my mother back in the day in 1958. When I used to walk to night school, walking down 105th near Central Avenue, walking into Jordan High. I had to protect my mama, and I did that. I seen a lot of pimps out there then, and I said, don't step to my mama. I seen a lot of drugs. I seen a lot of people getting killed. I seen, you know, winos. I seen people, you know, I didn't see nobody getting raped, but I used to hear about it because if I seen somebody getting raped, I was going to run to them. I was going to whoop their ass. I mean, because homie don't play that. And I had hands, man. When I had hands when I was a kid, man. I could whoop an adult, and that's a true story. And if you step to my mama or try to come with that pimp move, you know what I'm saying? I would rock you immediately, homie. I would wrap you up, roll you up, and try to bury you in that watch concrete up under it on a quick. Cyntoia Brown, I'm going to get you some help on that appeal. I'm going to make an effort to get some of my big-time lawyers for me bodyguarding all these lawyers at the OJ trial. We got a big mentor right here that's going to try to get you an appeal or try to get you a pardon, not only with the governor. I'm going to get in touch with Donald Trump and see can he trump you out with that pardon because you need a break in life because I'm mad as hell. What if he would have been doing that to you or your daughter? What you would have did? Huh, cuz? Talk to me, DA. Talk to me, Judge. That's not right. I was having a good day today until I seen this. So I'm on team. You know what I'm saying? And that's free this young lady. Get her out. Been in there 14 years. She went in there to 16. So that 16 to 14, that must mean she's 30 years old. We got to get her out because I grew up on Sidewalk University. And you know what I'm saying? That ain't right. We got to free this young girl and this young woman. Right now, I'm going to do my part. And I need y'all to do y'all part because I'm jumping in on the quick. This is what y'all can do. Contact the governor of Tennessee. And governor, pardon her. His name is Bill Haslam. Bill Haslam, the governor of Tennessee. I want you to grant her clemency. I want you people to write the governor and ask him to grant her clemency. Right now, on the quick. She's been in jail too long, in prison, too long for this nonsense. And she's got to be in there 51 more years to get parole. That's crazy. I've never been to the pen, but that's too harsh of a crime for that young woman. And I'm going to jump in and I'm going to help her until I bring her home. Because I got some contacts. The governor, before he can make these decisions, before he leave before January of the new year, give her clemency. Come on now, show some compassion. What if that was your daughter? Or your mother? Or your niece? You understand what I'm saying? You probably would have did the same thing. Mr. Governor, sir, let's get with it. Pardon her before you leave office. Because if you don't do it, I'm gonna go to the White House. I'm gonna get Donald Trump to do it. And speaking of the man, Governor, where's that guy at? Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Donald, we gonna have to pardon her, man. I'm gonna get with Kim Kardashian and her husband, the rapper, Kanye. And then I'm going back, but we're gonna be focused this time, Kanye. Trump, what have you done for us lately? Okay? I want you to pardon this young girl. I want you to read it and pardon her because she need a break in life. And you're our president. You're the man. So let's be the man. And show some clemency. Read up and just say, hey, give her that pardon. We can get her out because she don't need to be in. She done already did 14 years behind this nonsense. And this man right here, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't a good person. He was an abuser, and he got it. So let's move on by getting this girl some help on the quick. And I'm going to pray for her this Sunday in my church, and I'm going to get behind her. I'm going to pray for her and whatever family she got left, because I'm going to be her big brother and big mentor on the quick. And when I speak, a lot of attorneys listen, and judges, DAs, and police on the quick. And tell me and reach out and get back at me and tell me what you think. And also, when you reach out to the government of Tennessee, then get back to me and let me know something on my site. Because me and all my 50 million followers are Samsonites. And hey, I need you to help me write in to this governor to get this young girl out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be satisfied until she sees some freedom. I'm refused to let this young girl sit up in the penitentiary for 51 years. And I'm not going to go for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get her out. If I had to go to the governor or if I had to go to Trump himself. And Trump, you know I'll come to the White House and I will get you to get that pardon. Because she needs a break in life. Just a young girl, young woman that was confused and was tired of getting beat on and handled the best way she could. You understand what I'm saying? It was life or death for her, and she chose life. And I don't blame her.